It's another video from Ozzy's Robot. Brought to you by the Banana Collection. Boop-a-doodly-doo, bum-ba-ba-ba-ba-boo. Hey everyone, welcome back and come on in. It's that toy guy you know that makes toy videos once in a while. And I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas and got a lot of cool tin toys for the holidays. Maybe tin toy cars, maybe tin toy space toys, maybe tin toy robots, maybe battery toys, but some cool tin toys. I have no idea what I got because this is November. Actually, I'm making this video 2 days before. Is it 2 days? Maybe no, 3 days. 3 days before Thanksgiving. And getting ready to wrap up the year by bringing the thunder. And I probably have a thunder robot video. Maybe I don't. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, I unveiled this in my live stream. And before we get rolling, as always, kick back in your most cozy, comfortable chair. Perhaps it's a Barco lounger. And grab that steaming, delicious, sweltering cup of coffee if it's morning. Stir it, clank it, adjust it, grab a snack. I'm just working on Zephyr Hills spring water because it's just what I do. And like I said, I'm going to bring you one of the most ubiquitous and iconic toy robots ever made, the Thunder Robot. Now, I said I unveiled this in my live stream. I have one sitting here in the collection, and believe it or not, I wanted to upgrade, if for no other reason, because, in fact, I'm going to take it off and get very specific here. So my original antenna was missing these two pieces, and you know, this is all original, by the way, and you can see these little slots here. I'm going to show you this. And when you're OCD about perfection, right, you have to have it complete. And I've had Thunder robots on and off through the years, and I don't know if they had the original antenna, but now I'm convinced this is an original one. The ones over the years that I've swapped and traded out, I honestly can't remember. And I never had a great original box. Now, I will tell you this story, which many have heard before. But when Joy Toy Robots came out with their Thunder Robot reproduction from China, their weird-looking one, because there was a lot of subterfuge and intrigue going on about them stealing the molds, but they came out with a crappy one, so I don't believe that they stole any molds. They didn't look very close to the original. So it's cool in its own right. But anyway, when they did that, they asked me for box art, and I actually had a copy that looked like this that came from Tony Emkowitz in the UK, the reproduction box. So I sent it, very colorful, and that's what they got. But previous to that, Tin Tom Toys had asked me if I had a copy of a box, and I had a darker box, and I sent it to him hoping he would send me a sample or something. And you know what he sent me? I'll tell you in Italian. He sent me ugats. You know what that means? You go like this when you say ugats. It means nothing. He didn't send me anything. Not even a freaking piece, an eyeball, anything. It was like, you want one? You have to pay. So even though I gave him the box art that became the dark box that I don't particularly like, but it's the only art I had at the time, and I was the only one that supplied it to him, so nobody else supplied it to him. I was a little miffed that he didn't. So that's the history of the reproduction Thunder robots, at least my role in their boxes. Now, I absolutely adore this box. I think it's one of the coolest boxes. The robot itself, to me, looks like a freaking cross between an Easter Island head and Mr. Potato Head. But also, I think the face looks like C-3PO from Star Wars. So it has a lot of cool design elements that I really dig. Also, the robot, and I'd have to maybe plead with John, made me a from a reproduction made me a what we call the box art version. I said, can you make me one all black with these cool looking eyes? And he did. He did a real good job. I just don't know where it is. I don't know if I traded it, sold it. I don't think so, but I can't find it. So I'm going to see if he can make me another one. John, if you hear this, tell me if I can actually find I have to find a Thunder Robot first. And I don't want to use a Joy Toy version, though. I want to use a Tin Tom. But I'd like to make a cool box art version. The other thing about the Thunder, there is in a museum in Japan a silver prototype that was never actually produced. So, of course, what a lot of people wanted was a copy of the silver prototype. And we did that too. And I don't know where that is either. I hope I have it hidden somewhere. But I can't find them. I mean, I have hundreds of boxes to go through. So I'm hoping to turn up. But I know that was put away somewhere. Where, I don't know. But the black one I just can't find. Anyway, so the other thing, by the way, about the silver is that it had the clear lens up here. I may have a video on it. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I love this box. It's him just blasting his way through the cosmos. Look at it. It looks like there's fire here. I mean, he's blowing everything the hell up. His helicopter type antenna is spinning. It's got like jet pods over here. They got like trails. I guess they had to power it like a jet engine inside these helicopter antenna pods. And it's just cool. The colors are cool. This blue here. I mean, it's just awesome. You know, the shiny gleamingness of the metal body. It's just a awesome box. And by the way, this is the A1 Asakusa, who made, man, absolutely tons of cool toys. I don't know if they made another robot besides this, though. But, man, if this is their only contribution, way to go. Everything about this toy is spectacular. And here's the robot here. I'll probably end up keeping both, to be honest with you, because you know what? What's better than having a great Thunder robot? And the art is different on all these sides. This, of course, is an original box. So that's your lovely Thunder robot. One of the most iconic boxes, too. I mean, you don't have a lot of boxes that just have that. I miss these graphic boxes like that. I don't know if they're making anything with these types of lithograph boxes anymore. And as for the robot, I mean, you've probably been seen a gazillion times. Let's pick the camera up. Got this cool lens here. Sort of got the starburst effect in the eyes. You know, I think my camera lenses are getting a little wonky because you know what? Like when I do a lot of morning videos, sunrise videos, pictures, I'm wondering if the sun exposure is starting to damage the lenses. So I'm gonna have to get rid of my Samsung. I never warmed up to my Samsung with the Android system. Anyway, so all original. Now these toys are notorious for crazing, which is a little spidering, and actually it sort of authenticates it to a degree. Man, it's heavy with the batteries in it. Here is the back, top of the antenna. Man, I don't want to drop this thing because God forbid I break that antenna. Ooh-wee, that would be no bueno. And there's the guns in there. So anyway, I believe there were, and I'll let the Robot Hut chime in on this if he wants to. There were a couple of versions with the guns that either retract or don't retract. I forgot the story. I know it's on Alphadrome. But man, I'm old. I can't remember all this crap. So, should I kill the lights? Let me kill the lights. You know they're going to come back on, but let's... I don't want it to fall, so I'm ready. I'm prepared. Let's see if there's any, since he's shuffling in place, let's see if there's any retraction of the guns. All right, let's turn this off. You know why? Because I don't want to be the one to burn out the light bulbs. Ta-da! Anyway, that was a look at your 1960s original Thunder Robot in the original box. One of my absolute favorites. Get one more close-up. I always said if you were clever, you would take this robot and just use it as a head for an entire robot body. That would be so freaking cool. In other words, build the body around it. And then maybe you could use the same style arms, just not connected to, like, say, where these ears would be. But then it might look like C-3PO, so I don't know. But anyway, that was a look at your original Thunder as we wind down 2024 and get ready for 2025. So with that, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please thumb it up, leave a remark. As always, I appreciate your time. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, because that would also be greatly appreciated. And get ready for your New Year's Eve. Thanks again, and I will talk to you later.